lighting is a little bit weird. I just got this ring light and I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing. So this is going to be a story time. I know I haven't done an Ask a Voodoo Child in a bit, but yeah. This is going to be a story time video. Bring your ass over here, Light. You're like not doing a good job either. You got me looking like a fucking Teddy Graham in this bitch. I just don't mind me looking like a fucking sweaty ass Teddy Graham. So this is going to be a story time about how I went to the nail salon and I went to this bitch that did not know what the fuck she was doing. Like, I'm just gonna be flat out. She did not know what the fuck she was doing. And yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it. I went to the nail salon. The nail salon that I go to, I'm a regular. I've been going there since I was about like 17 and I'm 21 now. So I've been going there for a long time, okay? Same fucking spot, okay? I went there on like a Tuesday, some random ass day, so that I can be seen because I hate sitting and waiting and it's a pain in the ass. Go there on a Tuesday, why the fuck is it packed on a Tuesday? So I'm like, you know what, whatever. So I write my name down in a little schedule sheet or whatever, which is kind of a waste of time, but whatever. And whatever. I sit down in the waiting room and I'm just waiting. And I'm waiting. And I'm waiting. I was on my phone, so I didn't realize I had been sitting there for 30 minutes. And I'm like, why am I still here? What the fuck? Some lady so happens to walk by a lady that worked there, just so happened to walk by the waiting room and she looks at me in double takes and she's like, I shit you not. This is what she said.
Oh, would you like to come to the back and sit with your mom?
And I just looked at her crazy as fuck. I'm like, bitch, I'm grown as shit. I'm trying to get my fucking nails done. You think I'm somebody's child? You think I'm just sitting here? Like, are you kidding me? I'm just looking at her like, no. I'm here to get my nails done. And she looked like, oh shit, wow, this is a customer who I just have been ignoring because I thought that she was someone's child. Now look, I know I may look like 17 or 18 or so, but I don't look 10, 11, 12. Like, there are people that look how I look that get their nails done independently and are customers. So I'm just like, that's your excuse for letting me sit here for 30 fucking minutes? Really, bitch?
Oh my god, what do you mean, honey?
I need a pedicure.
Okay, I'll take you in the back.
So I go in the back and there's nobody back there except one lady getting her nails done. And this lady is already getting her toes filed, everything, right? And the lady from the front starts my water, you know, she gets me a bottle of water and I'm just sitting there and she puts my feet in the water. Okay, you know, I may have had to wait, but at least now I'm getting some service, you know? Just sitting there, I'm on my phone, again, getting lost in the fucking sauce. And then I realize, I'm like, bitch, what time is it? I was sitting in that chair for another 20 minutes. And I'm getting irritated at this point because I'm like, okay, for one, you ignored me for half an hour. Then you realized I was not a prepubescent child, then put me in a chair and just let me sit in some fucking water for 20 minutes. Once it hit the 20-minute mark, the lady that was sitting next to me was looking at me. She was like, girl. So her doing that just made me be like, okay, I'm not tripping. I'm not being drummed out. I'm not being petty. This bitch sees how long I've been sitting here without service. And she just looked at me and was like, girl, like, bitch, they trying you, bitch. Like, so I'm getting hyped up by the instigator sitting next to me. I'm just sitting there and I'm tapping my foot. And the lady that's doing her nails is looking at me getting irritated. And she was like,
oh, she'll be back here in a second, honey. Don't worry, she's just a little busy. She'll be back in a second.
And I'm just looking at her like, what the fuck is going on here? I waited another 10 minutes and I said to myself, if I'm going to sit here for an hour and have nothing done, I'm fucking leaving. There was a girl that was assigned to do my pedicure, right? And she was doing somebody else's nails, and when she was done with their nails, she was going to do my pedicure. So when I gave myself that 10-minute mark that, okay, well, if she's not done with that lady's nails in 10 minutes, I'm going to dip and I'm just gonna come back another time. So I noticed that maybe like the 6-minute mark, she was done with the lady's nails, right? And she had cashed the lady out. Why was this bitch in the front of the fucking nail salon just chit-chatting with the other workers there, just chit-chatting, no care in the fucking world. I've been sitting in your shop for an hour and you're up there chit-chatting when my feet need to be done. No ma'am. So I got my purse, got my water bottle, and I got up.
Oh no, sweetie, no. She's gonna be back here in a second. She's gonna be back here in a second.
Look, it's nothing against you. I'm going to come back. Don't worry, I'm gonna come back. So I start walking, y'all. When I start walking down the aisle, cause you know like there's nail tech people that way, and I'm walking down the aisle, and yes, by the way, bitch, I do need to get my nails done, okay? I'm trying to bounce back from Hurricane Irma. Like, give me some time, okay? I'm walking towards the front, and the manager of the nail salon, she has her own little nail desk that she does people's nails, and it's right by the front with the cash register and stuff. So I'm walking up. The manager looks up at me. Then the girl that's supposed to do my nails, y'all, when she saw me up, she went from a kikiing with her friend, she went from that to, No, don't try it now, bitch. Not now, bitch, because you was up here kikiing. You think that my time is free. No. What am I paying you for? To sit here in a kiki? No. Like, if I was gonna, I could've went to another salon and had a fucking mani-pedi with gel in an hour. You got me fucked up. So I was like, where's the manager? And the manager stood up from her desk. She stopped helping another client to come to me because she knows I'm a fucking regular. And she was like,
"What's wrong, sweetie? We can get you in right now. Like, we can get you in right now and blah, blah, blah."
And I told her, I was like, look, I've been waiting for an hour, so I am going to come back when you guys have time for me. I'm going to set an appointment.
Oh no, but we have time for you right now. Like, let's get your nails done now.
Look, I'm highly irritated. I would rather just go home and come back, okay?
Okay, honey, you can come back.
So the next day I went back. I was like, I have a pedicure appointment for 2 o'clock. There were hella people in the waiting room again. So I'm like, okay, Naja, today, don't be a little self-entitled customer. Like, just wait, because you need your toes done. Your toes look busted as fuck. You're scratching your boyfriend in the night with your fucking talons. You need your toes done. Get the fuck over yourself. If you need to sit down here for 2 hours, you're gonna sit here for 2 hours and get your fucking nails done, because they're giving me a discount also because they were trying the fuck out of me yesterday. So I was like, you know what? Get your little discount, because I get acrylic. I know I got little nubs right now, but I get acrylic gel nails, liquid gel nails, and gel toenail polish. So when I get them both done, it's around like $70 to $80 because I tip. Shit, I get a little discount on that? Bet. One of the girls came up to the lobby and they saw me.
Oh, honey, we're ready for you. Come on, we're sorry about yesterday, blah, blah, blah.
I'm like, it's all right, girl. Cause you know, I'm not gonna hold a grudge. Like, it's a new day, bitch. I'm like, it's all right, girl, let's go. So I go to the back and this lady was doing my toes. Now, this is a whole nother story. This lady single-handedly abused my toes. Like, abused my toes, bitch. Like, oh my God. And I even live tweeted this when it was happening, and all of you guys that have me on Twitter were tweeting me like, oh my God, you need to sue this bitch. You need to sue this bitch. And all that shit. I'm just like, guys, look. So I walk back to the back to get my pedicure done. So I go and I sit in the little pedicure thing or whatever, right? So the lady runs the water and I put my toes in the water, and it's as if like she's trying to have some human feet for lunch and she's trying to boil the fuck out my shit and eat it. Cause that shit was fucking hot. Excuse me, but the water is really hot. She dipped her hand in it and was just like,
oh no, it's just a little warm. It's just a little, it's not hot. You're a big girl.
if one of y'all motherfuckers mistaken me for a child one more time, I had to remember the pep talk I gave myself in the in the lobby, the guest area, and I let that shit slide. I did tell her again, I was like, can you at least like pour a little bit of cold water in there so it's a little more comfortable for me?
Oh yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine.
She did. It was still hot, but I have a tolerance for hot water, so I just got myself used to it. Whatever. She starts cleaning my feet, you know, everything's good, right? Comes to cutting my toenails. When I tell you this bitch cut my toenails down to like nubs. Like my toes look like little tiny fucking nubs. Like I like to have a little bit of toenail because of how my foot is shaped. Like I like to have it cut a certain way. I don't like it when my toes are cut all the way to the bottom, to the point where when she was filing my toes after she cut it, she was damn near scraping up my fucking skin. So I'm like, what the fuck is this bitch doing? Like my fucking toes look like the little thumb things from Spy Kids. Like no, this is not cute. Like I'm gonna have to wear closed-toe shoes like when I'm not at home. Like what the fuck? I was like, well, maybe with polish it'll look a little better, you know? I had ordered a hot stone treatment. I always get the hot stone treatment when I go to my salon, and I don't know, I just think it's nice. It's a little extra on top of the pedicure to get you relaxed. So I got a hot stone treatment, and that's probably why like it's so high when I get my mani-pedi, because I'm pretty sure in the beginning you guys are like, damn bitch, $70, $80, that's a lot. But I do the most when I get my nails done, because to me it's like a relaxation time. So you know, I'm trying to pamper myself and treat myself. Like I'm gonna get a hot stone treatment. Usually what the girls do is they get the hot stones and they dip it into the water so that it's not as scorching, and it's familiar, and the temperature will be familiar to your body because you're already sitting in your feet. So usually they dip it in the water and then rub your legs with it. This bitch literally got the stone and went like, did you even get in the water, bitch? When she put that shit on my leg, I jumped so hard. Like I jumped so fucking hard. Oh my god.
Oh honey, it's not even that hot, look.
And rubs it on her hand. Just because you're a fucking psychopath that cannot feel does not mean I am. If I'm telling you something hurts, get it off of me. Like what the fuck? I was like, can you leave it in the water for a little bit longer so that it doesn't feel so abrupt for me?
Sure.
She puts it in the water, and I'm still a little flinchy because the last time.
Oh, don't be a baby.
Other thing that comes with the hot stone treatment is like they put this silly putty type shit on your feet. Like it's in a little baggie and they put it on your feet. This is when shit gets real, okay? This bitch got the little baggie full of the silly putty weird shit. She dipped it in the water a little bit longer because now you know, like bitch, no, you're not about to just give me something straight out the little machine. Like she dipped it in the water for a little bit, rubbed it on my legs. Instantly when she rubbed it on my legs, I knew it was gonna be too hot for my feet. I was like, I don't know, oh my god. Like, and I even said that out loud. I was like, oh my god. Like, and she probably thought I was such a baby, but it actually fucking hurt. Like it burned, it was hot. She opens the bag and puts my foot in it. Y'all, that shit was so hot. She put my foot in it and then grabbed my ankle and then was like,
is this too hot?
You asking me this now, bitch? Like, why didn't you do a little test trial thing? Like maybe dip my big toe in it and be like, hey, is this too hot for you? No, you put my whole foot in, clamp me by the ankle so my foot is stuck in this bag of hot fire. And oh, is it too hot? Bitch, get the fuck out of here. Literally, at this point, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna thug it out. I'm like, no, it's not too hot. It's not too hot, no. And she does the other one. And the other one, I'm like so scared because I'm like, I already know this shit is going to like melt my skin off of my fucking bone, and she's gonna put it in her lunchbox and feed it to the stray dogs in her neighborhood because I'm just nothing to this bitch. Like she thinks I'm just being petty and being dramaed out, but this shit actually fucking hurts. Like, and then you filed my feet down to the fucking like to the fucking skin, so my feet are all sore, and you're putting all this heat on my feet. Like, bitch, really? She did the next one, and of course it fucking hurt, but I was sucking that shit up. I was like, you know what, it's almost over, it's almost over. She takes the bag off, rubs my feet off, whatever. Why does this bitch continue to file my feet after that? What more nail do you have to file? My nails are gone at this point. I don't have 80 nails. Like, I felt like my shit were bleeding, and like they were. The pinky toe was bleeding, and she got some of the water and just like washed it off. Like, bitch, you can't wash away a scab. Like, no, what the fuck? So then finally when it was over, I was like, thank God, like thank fucking God. And I got that lady's name just so that I know to not get my pedicure by her again. My feet were sore for like 3 days. And yeah, the nail polish made it look a little bit better, but they were still very, very sore from being filed down all the way into my skin and then having open wounds and putting hot bags of wax silly putty lotion into my wounds. It was a hot ass mess. If you guys have any painful nail salon stories that you want to share, you go ahead and leave it in the comments below. I love reading you guys' comments. It's funny as shit to see other people go through the same traumatic ass shit that I do. If you guys like these story times, go ahead and click the story time playlist at the end of this video. I made a playlist for you guys so that you can watch all of my story times back to back, because I know you guys really like them. And if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post. Peace out.